Welcome to a new episode of Short Track Esport Creativeness. Today we'll be taking a look at Kim Dagyeom, just a gifted athlete. He represented his nation, the Republic of Korea, in the 2015 Junior World Championships, and that's where he capped off his first ever Junior World overall title there in Osaka. That was also his international debut. And he went on later to represent his nation 2019-2020 season, where he delivered some great individual and relay results there as well, contributed to the men's relay team, and had a victory in the men's 1000 meter here in Dordrecht. Such a great athlete, such a gifted skater. He does so many things so well. He's one of those Korean skaters in particular that have always been so capable, and in theory could have delivered some big results in the World Championships and the Olympics, but always falls a bit short. As you know, kind of the deep depth of the field, that Korean program, especially on the men's side. He was one of those skaters who, in theory, really could have delivered some big results, but always fell a bit short. And as I've said, he does so many things so well, so very underrated. He's got a great clean rhythm, very quick strides coming around the corners, very comfortable control at top speed, effortless pressure with the left skate coming out of the corner, has just superb track patterns, fearless commitment, and as I've said, he's just ridiculously underrated. So we're going to take a look at some of the stuff he does so well right here in the men's 1000 meter Dordrecht. That's his only individual victory at the international level. He just usually falls that short of kind of the victory, and he managed to cap one off here. So we're gonna see what he does so well right here. So yeah, let's get into it. Here he is in helmet number 170. Here on the start line in the men's 1000 meters. Gonna play this a bit quicker maybe. Yeah, here we go. Here's in lane number 2 here. He's more kind of likes to race from the back, kind of more fitting to the traditional style of Korean short track. So he has his teammate Park In-wook, Lee Won-long, Kazakh skater and Farrell Tracy, Saksabay from Kazakhstan, I think, yeah. So here he sits in the back with his teammate, position number 4. As I said, this guy has fearless commitment. Now this can be kind of really good or really bad, kind of double-edged sword. Sometimes kind of rushes the move and you make a mistake, or it works really well. In this case, unfortunately, usually it doesn't work really well, but he does it so well nevertheless in this race right here. So let's see. He has 8 laps to go, 14 lap time, still pretty slow, obviously. Here's Aksabayev looking at the outside pass here, trying to get to the front here. Tucks in position number 2. See Park In-wook, Kim Dagyeom drifted a bit wide, and then he takes the inside pass here. Kim Dagyeom doesn't want to stay in the back right away, taking advantage of 1, 2, and 3 skaters at blind spot. He makes a move around the outside. And Farrell Tracy has noticed that, picks up the speed a bit. And then he tucks in position number 2 here. Now actually a better thing he could have done is just take the lead at this position. Because when you're in position number 2 this early in the race, someone's going to make a move on you again. But he did that anyways in that point of the race. Didn't kind of harm him too much. And he tucks in position number 2 here. And Lee Won-long trying to make a move on the outside. It's pretty noticed. Not the best of timing by Lee Won-long. But he still moves to kind of make the easy outside pass. Early on, he makes it stick on the outside. Right here. A lot of juggling for position there. Kim Dagyeom still very patient, position number 3. They're still very focused, very calm, very composed. Lee Won-long leading this one 8.95 lap times with 5 laps to go. Pace is picking up here. And Kim Dagyeom, there's something that's a bit rash. You're gonna play this in slow motion. He goes right here, and while Farrell Tracy is taking his corner inch a bit wide, he goes for the late inside pass. Now normally this great timing, he had great timing coming into this pass. But the problem that he technically just wasn't able to kind of execute it to kind of maximum perfection. And that's what allowed Farrell Tracy to take it right back. He just drifted wide there, which is common to happen when you're making an late inside pass. So that's why you're going to be kind of aware of your limits and what you're technically able of. Kim Dagyeom just rushed that a bit to that position. That's why he just dropped back to position number 3. It was a mistake he made at first, but instead he remained calm, he remained composed, and kind of got the speed back. And didn't give up. He continued this with 46.6 kilometers per hour. I see Park In-wook now trying to capitalize over the loss of speed with the skaters in front of him from all that passing. But it's still Lee Won-long and Farrell Tracy at this position. So Kim Dagyeom didn't give up, still trying to set up right here. I'm gonna play this a bit quicker now. Just like this, yeah. So 3 laps to go, 8.82 lap times from Lee Bun Long. Foul Chaser losing his foot and going down. Kim Dagyeom somehow stays on his feet there, doesn't go down. 44.7 kilometers per hour, slowed down a bit because of that fall. Now we're gonna see here Lee Bun Long. Kim Dagyeom taking advantage of his blind spot, but he coming out very explosive out of that corner. Very quick. Look at how quick he is with those skates. He's got clean rhythm. It's very beautiful. He makes the easy outside pass here with 2 to go. Look at his position right here. He utilizes his upper body very well. He's got great upper body flexibility. And he utilizes so well when he's carrying the speed out of the corners into the straightaway. Very efficiently and beautifully carrying the speed. Coming with 1 lap to go here. 42.7 kilometers per hour. Here with 1 lap to go. He's very quick with that right skate coming out of the corner. And now he just goes on and turns himself on with a really great rhythm. Very clean. He's very efficient carrying the speed. And then he kind of gets that upper body coming out of the corners. It almost stands up a bit, but still very bouncy, very kind of efficient. Great recovery into the push coming out of the corners. And very sticks, look at 45.8 kilometers per hour. He goes on to win this quarterfinal right here. A bit of luck was at place, but in short track speed skating, you definitely need those small bits of luck. And Kim Dagyeom was happy to capitalize over that. So yeah, let's see his quarterfinal right here. Gonna play this a bit slower. Oh yeah. Here he's in the back. He once again tries to sit in the back here. This is what he does, but he does so well. Tries to capitalize over the opportunities that is going to open up on the front. See Hwang Dae-hong leading up this race. Cedric Blay trying to get around the outside here. Also have Jordan Pierre-Gilles and Ryan Pivarotti. It's a good race here. And Cedric Blay checking the front here. Kim Dagyeom sitting very comfortably at the back. Right away, Hwang Dae-hong takes the pass back over Cedric Blay. Great timing. He didn't expect that. He kind of tucked in. I didn't expect Hwang Dae-hong to take it right back, and that's why great timing by Hwang Dae-hong. But Kim Dagyeom still sitting very patient at the back. Here with 8 to go. Just leaves this gap here to accelerate into it, try to make a pass. So he can give himself an opportunity. Because if you're always kind of tucked in, there's no space between you and the other skaters, you will not be able to accelerate into something and make the pass. It will be too late. There's a lot of jostling for position there, a bit of loss of speed here. Kim Dagyeom sees that, takes his corner a bit wide here. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. No one can see him at this position. And he gets into position number 4 right here. He just tucks in position number 4 ahead of Ryan Pivarotti with 7 to go. 40.9 kilometers per hour. Pace a bit slow here. Jordan Pierre just taking the lead, taking advantage of all that chaos on the front. Kim Dagyeom still very calm, very composed in position number 4 here. He likes to race from the back, as I've said. So kind of it's really out of his control what happens on the front. But when something happens, slight loss of speed, he will be able to capitalize. So that's normally what's risky about racing from the back. Pace picks up, and if nothing happens, you will be trapped in the back. So that's what's so risky about it, but Kim Dagyeom utilized that so well right here at 41.2 kilometers per hour. We're gonna see here, see Jordan Pierre-Gilles leading this one. And clean corner and exit right here. Here with 5 laps to go. Hwang Dae-hong still is in very patient position number 2 here. You see Kim Dagyeom trying to set up on the outside. Ryan Pivarotti cleverly kind of capitalized over that and makes the inside pass to get back in position number 4. So that was a bit of a mistake by Kim Dagyeom. He tried to look up wide to see the skaters in front of him to plan, analyze what he's going to do next. And Ryan Pivarotti took advantage of that. So that was a bit of a mistake by Kim Dagyeom. But still, he was still very calm, very composed. Still looking for the opportunity. Beautiful corner exit right there. See his clean rhythm. He's got such a clean rhythm in the straightaways. After he exits the corner so quickly with that right skate. See Hwang Dae-hong bumping with Jordan Pierre-Gilles here. Now the doors open, speed loses a bit. Kim Dagyeom sees that right away at 44.2 kilometers per hour. Right here. It's gonna come. Jordan Pierre-Gilles not happy with that. And see Hwang Dae-hong trying to capitalize over that. But the pace kinda slows down a bit here. With 3 laps to go, 9.05 lap time by Cedric Blay on the front. Kim Dagyeom still very patient at this position. Hwang Dae-hong trying to make the inside pass on Cedric Blay. Great strides there, very powerful. Gets the inside pass here with 2.5 to go. Kim Dagyeom at this position, still in position number 4. It's very risky to be staying this far in the back to still in the race, but now here, 1, 2, 3, capitalized over the blind spot of these skaters, and now he sets up next 2 crossovers. They're very quick coming out of that corner, very beautiful and clean rhythm in the straightaways, just effortlessly generating speed. Watch this left skate, you can't see it here, but with his left skate drives so quick, so explosive, just has effortless pressure, and he looks so effortless here at top speed, 44.8 kilometers per hour. And watch this, making the outside pass, he made great energy management here. He made a double outside pass on these skaters when they kind of slowed down, they got tired when he was conserving energy in the back, right? And then he hooked up very tight out that outside pass, set up a double outside pass, transitioning that into an inside pass in Hwang Dae-han with 1 to go. And look at how quick and beautiful, just pulchritudinous position there by Kim Dagyeom. Makes the inside pass taking Hwang Dae-han, who is just very tired at this point of the race. See the lap times here. Kim Dagyeom 8.78, Hwang Dae-han 9 lap times flat. Kim Dagyeom carrying more speed here. He jumps ahead of Hwang Dae-han. Hwang Dae-han doesn't even try to fight that. He just knows that he's carrying more speed here. He just lets them pass, as he would have done anyways with 46.4 kilometers per hour. And he goes on to very comfortably win the semi-final. Just a great example of just capitalizing over the opportunity when things happen in front of you in the race, conserving energy in the back and having more speed later on. And that's what he did so well here, Kim Dagyeom. So I'm gonna show you the A final right here. It's pretty interesting, pretty dramatic A final. And yeah, right here. Here he is, pretty handsome, you see. But it's in normal speed now. And this is pretty dramatic, so I'm gonna show you just all the race here. Just about in slow-mo though. Here he's in lane number 1, but even though he's in lane number 1, he doesn't try to capitalize over that to take the early lead. Now, as I said, he loves to race from the back, loves to conserve energy and find a quick move later on, capitalizing over the fights in front of you. Now you might think the door sometimes doesn't open in short track, but in a race like this, it's an A final. Everyone wants to win the race. It's not even a team race. It's an individual event, and everyone's trying to win it for themselves. And that's what usually creates the kind of the opportunity. It's just almost perfectly logical at times. As he sits pretty comfortably in position number 3. Bit change of tactics. So you're not far in the back, but just in position number 3 here. See Jordan Piaget here, not picking up the pace, but happy to be the pacemaker on the front here. And obviously, if you're the leader, you have to kind of be the pacemaker, kind of lead it out from the front. It's a pretty risky thing to do, in theory, because you don't want to exhaust yourself, kind of do the work for everyone else, and then they come to pass you later. But the Canadian skaters do that so well, and even Jordan Piaget's right here. So it's a pretty good field in the A final. Jordan Piaget, it's Aguilar, Kim Dagyeom, Park Inwook, and Cedric Blay. So it's a pretty good field here. It's 2 Korean skaters having 3rd and 4th, but again, they're not racing as a team, but as individuals. So that's what makes this race very interesting. Play this a bit quicker, right here. Yeah. 30.5 kilometers per hour, still very early in this race. So Jordan Piaget is pretty focused on the front. Same thing for Kim Dagyeom and all the skaters here. It's very hard to achieve this focus. It takes hours and hours of refinement during practice. You see here is Agdala capitalizing over the blind spot of Jordan Piaget while the pace is still slow, and makes the easy outside pass, doesn't waste too much energy. Kim Dagyeom still very calm, very composed, not closing the small gap, but just skating here, just leading out from position number 3 here. 37.5 kilometers per hour is obviously pretty early here. Looks over his shoulder, Kim Dagyeom doesn't find anyone making the move. And you see there's a bit of a gap here. He doesn't close that, he just stays calmly, leaving that gap to accelerate into later in the race, and doesn't close it so he doesn't kind of exhaust himself and waste energy. He has 6 laps to go. It's like that 10.81 lap time, so obviously pretty slow early on. Jordan Piaget takes opportunity with a loss of focus of like that for that split second. Comes so quick up the inside, nice and smooth, hits 39.2 kilometers per hour, regains control of the lead. And so those two skaters kind of battling out in the front, passing them back and forth. Kim Dagyeom tries to take opportunity of that right here. It's a bit early here, the timing. It's not perfect timing. No, it's like the Latvian is going to notice. Already noticed right here. So it's not the best of timing making that outside pass. He rushed it there a bit. So it's not the best decision of making right here. It's like the Lat, instead of kind of defending him on the outside, he takes opportunity of that and cleverly comes up the inside right here. While Jordan Piaget was trying to defend against Kim Dagyeom on the outside, kind of hooking up wide to prevent him from making the outside pass. It's like that capitalizes over that and makes the inside pass, and Jordan Pierre just loses his footing going down. That slowed down Kim Dagyeom a bit. Park and Wook capitalizes, coming up the inside right here. I'll play this in slow-mo. Cedric Blay is well capitalizing over that loss of speed of Kim Dagyeom. He comes out the inside. Kim Dagyeom lost a lot of his speed here, but on the front it's 48.4 kilometers per hour. It's so fast on the front by Isaac Delat. He gets that opportunity after that clever inside pass to break away. So it's obviously very hard in this position to get back to the front. But Kim Dagyeom very calm, very composed, 2 hands behind the back, nothing to worry about. Still 3 laps to go here. 8.54 lap times by Isaac Delat. Park and Wook carrying more speed here, 8.46, so he can transition that speed into a pass. So let's gonna see if he's gonna do this or not. Here with 2.5 laps to go. See Kim Dagyeom sitting up a bit wide here. You have to do that at that point of the race to try to find the opportunity. He looks in front of him, scans and analyzes, tries to plan, tries to predict what's gonna happen. 49.4 kilometers per hour. Again, Park and Wook here trying to transition that speed into a pass right here. Kim Dagyeom takes the inside pass. He Cedric Blay focus on the skitters in front of him. It's a beautiful inside pass. He can negative splitting with Cedric Blay. He comes up his inside with more speed here. See 8.35 lap times after losing his speed early on. That is not easy to do. And he gets up to position number 3 here. Now see, this is the decisive moment. Park in Wook 8.38 lap times. He tries to make a pass on Isaac Delat. He's carrying more speed here, so he can make the pass, right? But he kicks a block there and kind of hinders his speed a bit. And comes up the inside, but it's not perfect. He kind of doesn't make the pass stick. And watch putting a hand down here. He kind of just pushes the lat a bit. It's not, of course, intentional. It's not intentional, but he kind of pushes the lat. The lat goes down, loses all of his speed here. Park and Wook. And Kim Dagyeom was getting 8.3 lap times. He just makes the easy outside pass, capitalizing of all the mess in front of him. 8.52 lap times right here. Isaac Delat had a hard fall there. He was not injured, so that was okay. And then we go to the final lap right here. Kim Dagyeom wins the race very comfortably, capitalizing over the mess in front of him at 48.1 kilometers per hour. Again, his strategy in the end worked. He kind of, again, a bit lucky, but he made it work, because in theory it's always possible, it's always logical for fights in front of you to happen on the front, and that's what happened for this race. Since the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and the finals, Kim Dagyeom wins this race and becomes the World Cup champion in the men's 1,000 meter indoor direct. Such a great achievement for this skater. Again, very underrated, as I've said. He couldn't quite capitalize and kind of win some of the achievements that he wanted to win throughout his career. Kind of fell short always in the Korean national trials. But he's such a gifted athlete, so fun to watch. He's got a clean rhythm, it's a beautiful technique. Always very fun to watch. I'm always going to remember this skater is one of the best in the field that time. Such a gifted athlete, Kim Dagyeom. And yeah, that's all I want to show you for today. Kim Dagyeom, gifted athlete. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.